So here we have an Xbox, or as it's unofficially called now, the original Xbox. It hasn't worked for a few years now, so I thought I'd crack it open and see if I can fix it. I'm wearing my Xbox hat, and I got on my sweet original Xbox t-shirt. So let's do this. Alright, so as you can see, nothing happens when I push the power and eject buttons. So that could indicate a problem with the power. But let's see what happens when I plug this thing in. Alright, there, that's what we want to see. I just gotta figure out why this one won't do it. Okay, so I've got the broken, non-working one plugged in right now. So let's see what happens when I try to turn it on. The seems to have turned on my PS2 instead. That could be a sign that the Xbox has been possessed by a rival spirit, specifically a Sony or PlayStation one. As long as we can keep it contained to the PlayStation 2, I think it'll be uh-oh. Ah, jeez. Okay, so I couldn't find a console exorcist nearby or one who existed. So while I wait for my PlayStations to be cleansed, I thought I'd move on ahead and take the Xbox apart. Okay, so I just weighed the working and broken Xboxes with this food scale here to see if they weighed the same, and they did. If the broken one here was lighter, then I'd know a part was missing, which might explain why it's not working. But since they weighed the same, I at least know now no parts are missing. No, wait, that one's the broken one, I think. Now, hold on, I don't want to confuse which one's which. Yes. Working's on my left, broken's on my right. Yeah, that's it. That's what? All right, so I already took the bottom screws out, so I'm just gonna take the lid off here, and then we can see what's going on inside. I still remember when they announced the Xbox. Steve Jobs and John Cena came out on stage at E3 2000, holding a sweet drawing of what it was going to look like. Cena, of course, said his famous line, "What's that smell?" and looked at Jobs. Cena was known back then, as he still is today, for pooping his pants and then blaming the smell on somebody else. Lots of people were amped up for the Xbox release, especially with their very successful Play It Loud campaign. And then it came out about a year later on the famous date 9/9/99. Hard to believe it's been that long. Remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, I'm looking for that. Okay, on first look here, I can't see anything wrong, but this is the first time I've ever actually looked inside one of these before. Oh, actually, you know what? Here you can see that there's a blob on these things over here, and there's none on them. So I'm wondering if the problem is maybe that there's none of this white stuff on these ones. That could be an issue here. I think this here is the mothership, you know, because we got all the little chips attached to it. You know, there seems to be a serious lack of solder on this thing, so maybe the problem is that there's no continuity in any of this stuff. So let me just get these out here and just test for continuity. Gotta be careful not to touch the mothership, you know. Don't want to leave any traces, but yeah, this is bad. There doesn't seem to be any continuity at all. It doesn't matter where I touch. There's no beeping. You know, there's none. Ah, crap. I touched it. I hope I didn't erase anything off the mothership. Mothership? Have I been saying mothership this whole time? So dumb. I meant mother chip. What an idiot. Maybe I could edit those out. Just don't call it that anymore. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to do some soldering. Now, I don't have a solder or a soldering iron, but I do have a paper clip and this hair dryer with 2 heat settings. So It doesn't get as hot as a soldering iron, so it might take a little bit longer. Hope I just don't get any of this all over the mother chip. Yeah, this is taking forever, and I've got a lot of other systems to pretend to fix, so I'm going to have to call it on this one. But it occurred to me while I was soldering the paperclip that I already have a working Xbox, so why bother trying to fix this one? I mean, I can't play two Xboxes at the same time, right? So, yeah, if you find yourself in a situation where you have a broken Xbox, just buy one that works. So if you found this video helpful, be sure to vote for it and mail the link to any friends who might find it handy. And leave a comment, unless it's negative. I only like praise. And don't forget to subscribe for more pointless videos. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.